A new order within the aviation industry, losses for an airline and other airlines within Asia struggling. That's all the latest in today's aviation news recap. Buckle in and stay tuned.
People 851, turn right heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
Today's video is sponsored by NordVPN. We begin the latest news recap with a brand new order within the aviation industry for the Boeing 737 MAX aircraft, which has certainly had quite a lot of ups and downs in recent years. The order comes from the Dubai Aerospace Enterprise, or DAE, as I'll refer to them for the remainder of this video segment. The company is a leasing company and has selected the 737 MAX 8 for their customers moving forward, and it's a move which sees for them this to be their first direct purchase for the 737 MAX, despite already having well over 100 aircraft within their portfolio. In fact, it's close to 200. The DAE CEO said, "We're delighted to deepen our already strong relationship with Boeing. Including this order, we own and manage 162 Boeing aircraft. An increasing number of global aviation regulators are returning the MAX to the skies. We are confident in the success of these aircraft as domestic and regional air travel are seeing strong signs of recovery." DAE, though, last year signed an agreement with American Airlines for also the 737 MAX, although this was not a direct order from DAE. They've organised similar deals with other carriers, like that of Brazilian ones as well. Meanwhile, over in China, the ongoing global pandemic is severely impacting carriers, with them posting major losses in the past month. Last month, the big three airlines in China, that being your China Eastern, China Southern and Air China, all reported poor results for the fourth quarter of 2020, highlighting a very bad year for the industry within China. China Southern reported a loss for 2020 of over US $2 billion, whereas China Eastern reported a loss of just under US $2 billion. And finally, for Air China, they saw the lowest loss, if you will, with that around US $1.4 billion, with currency conversions in place to get that figure. Travel rebound within China has been progressing, but naturally with outbreaks, it has halted proceedings pretty quickly. Where we're seeing a strong increase in travel demand, say in the United States, China's has been more up and down, if you will, and now that's hurting airlines within the industry, especially our focus of these big three within China. However, with us now almost being 5 months into this calendar year, life has not changed all that drastically for many. But within China, carriers are now finally seeing an improvement for their domestic travel, and are also now confirming that they're seeing it return to pre-pandemic levels. An analyst commented on the recovery to Reuters, noting the potential upside will come from further easing of travel restrictions in China, and business travel will become the main driver towards the second half of the year. International travel rates, though, are what are seeing a slower return to normality, with most governments remaining pretty hesitant on reopening borders and allowing travellers back. Having spoken on the United States briefly in this segment, that's where we head next to, with the focus shifting to Delta. Delta reported a US $1.2 billion loss in the first quarter of this calendar year, which was higher than what they were first expecting. However, they'll be pleased to know that the industry is starting to rebound for them within the United States. So for this upcoming quarter and throughout this year, it shouldn't be that bad. Ed Bastian said, "It's clear that our business is turning the corner and we're moving into an active recovery phase. We see the business continuing to improve as consumer confidence grows." Thankfully for an airline like Delta, they're seeing now steady increases for their own bookings when it comes to domestic leisure travel, which naturally is a major boost. However, their international travel is still quite a sad sight, but it's not just them that are seeing this. They have seen some improvements, don't get me wrong, but it's still too early for them to get to the international travel levels that they were seeing back before the pandemic first arrived. This is something, of course, they'll want to do as soon as they possibly can, but naturally with government restrictions in place, there's only so much the airlines can do in this sense. Following streamlining the airline, though, is now putting aircraft like that of the Boeing 777 on cross-country, if you will, flights from the east and west coast and back of the United States. On the 1st of May as well, the airline announced that it will be stopping its rule where it blocks the middle seat, and as vaccinations ramp up as well, they feel this is the best time. They noted that by simply blocking the middle seats for the month of March, they lost over US $100 million in revenue. This is something that is quite hard-hitting for them, and they want to make the changes as soon as possible. Naturally, though, a decision like this from Delta has given them a bit of media scrutiny, but they believe it is the best decision moving forward, considering the amount of losses they see by blocking that middle seat, and now especially with domestic bookings heading in an upward trajectory. As restrictions ease worldwide, the need for a VPN is needed more now than ever to protect you. That's why having something like NordVPN can help protect you. With more people than ever online and travel resuming, it's a time for people to also target your information, like airline login accounts. NordVPN can help you stay invisible online and protect you from unwanted interruptions with its NordLynx protocol, making it one of the fastest VPNs in the world. You can therefore jump to other regions of the world to check plane ticket prices in other locations to get you the best price possible. You can get NordVPN by using the link join on your screen or use my coupon code, which is DJ's Aviation in all lowercase no spaces, for a 2-year plan plus a bonus additional month with a huge discount. As a personal user of the application, I couldn't recommend them enough to you if you're looking for a VPN. If you have any thoughts though on the topics discussed in today's video, do not hesitate to drop them in the comment section below. And like always, thank you very much for your support. I will see you next time, and just to conclude, thanks to NordVPN for sponsoring the video. Feel free to go and show them some support as they back the channel during these trying times.